time to face in the crowd. It is the show that celebrates your out-of-the-box entrepreneurs. I'm your host, Zenzele Wilson, and today we turn our focus to the fitness and wellness sector. The Zenzele Fitness Group was founded by Tumi Phake.
Hi, my name is Tumi Phake and I am the CEO of Zenzele Fitness Group. Zenzele provides fitness and wellness services for corporations, government and universities.
We're chatting to the CEO of Zenzele Fitness Group, Tumi Phake. Thanks for making time for chatting with us today.
Thank you so much, I really appreciate it.
Tumi, as you're affectionately known.
Yes.
Where did this all stem from? What's the vision?
I think, just like anyone else, we have dreams to do something, whether it's starting a career or starting a business. And I think, this was a dream or a passion that I've always had. I've always been an avid sports person. I've always been interested in the fitness industry, more as a business. I was interested in Richard Branson, the Virgin Group, and how they started and how they scaled in South Africa. And I think that obsession with understanding what the fitness industry is, specifically in the South African context, I thought, hey, maybe one day I could be the next Richard Branson of Africa.
But you started out as a private banker then.
Yes.
So that transition, how did that happen for you?
I think, like anyone else, you want to get an education, you want to study. So I studied finance, I got into banking, and, I paid my dues because at the time I thought that is what, I wanted to do. I was specializing in structured financing, and I thought this is something that I'm interested in, and I think that it was quite valuable in my business because I still use some of those skills and experiences that I had. But like I said, I always knew that my place belongs to starting up my own business, being an entrepreneur, and that's where my passion lies.
And being operational for the past 3 years, what has that journey been like for you? As you mentioned, the road less travels has many ups and downs,
yes.
But holistically for you, what has that journey been like?
It's been a beautiful journey with the mixture of challenges. There's been ups and downs. I think the first year was very scary. I remember the first 6 months, I actually did not sleep. I think that I could literally hear myself in my sleep. I actually had no sleep. I was extremely anxious because my worry was, what if this doesn't go well? And so the first year, was trying to build a footprint, pitching to corporates. Currently we're running 13 facilities in the country, and having to pitch to corporates about this idea. The challenge was, what experience do you have? What can you, how, show us can you prove if you've done this before? And I had none of that. So it was very risky because I've quit my job. I had a great job, which, if I didn't quit now, I'd still be fine. So I didn't become an entrepreneur out of desperation, but I became an entrepreneur because I was trying to solve a problem to this country, and hopefully to Africa and the rest of the world.
And as we chatted earlier on, Itumeleng means happiness, and you were to be happy, and you were chasing the happiness.
Yes.
And
I used to be a grumpy person, I'm kidding.
Well, thank goodness you transitioned, because this is the fruits of those endeavors. But that switch to realize your reality and live your dream as well, what would you say is the secret to your success?
The secret to my success is learning, and I think that even to today, I still yearn to learn every single day.
Yes.
I have a desire I'm very open to saying that I don't know anything. So I think the danger sometimes when either someone gets a little bit of success and you think you know too much, because as soon as you get there, you become comfortable. And so I've always tried and stay on edge by learning, trying to improve. And where I'm at now, I still feel that I think I just started.
Yeah.
You know, this is a starter. We haven't even gone into the main meal.
Yeah.
And so the drive to say I want to improve is the secret of success, because I constantly want to improve myself, be the better person, learn from people. And even in our organization, you know, we very an open policy. You know, there's not that, you know, you're the boss and that person is whoever. You know, people's feedback, on customer feedback, on, you know, from employees is very valuable to me, and I think that is maybe my secret.
That constant process of learning, unlearning, relearning, because the day you arrive is the day you die.
Yes.
In essence.
Exactly.
That constant yearning to stay relevant has helped transition. And earlier on you mentioned you won awards, you've received some recognition for the work that you've put in this far. But what has been the biggest success story for you to date?
The biggest success story is creating employment. To be honest with you, you know, seeing guys buy properties, buy houses, for me, that's what makes me feel great. You know, I think when I've seen guys do that, my staff, and that really makes me happy to say, oh look, I want to create more employment. So from an employee point of view, that is what actually gets me going, to say, I want Zenzele to, you know, 3 to 5 years from now, and we want to be at 300, you know, which is going to happen.
Yeah.
So, you know, I know it's going to happen, and that is what keeps me to wake up in the morning.
Your business has experienced tremendous growth over the past 3 years. I mean, you're employing over 65 people. You're well into the millions in terms of revenue as well. Does that growth scare you, or does it keep you motivated? I mean, what are the projections for your business at large?
So it actually has fueled me so much. So all it does is it just fuels the fire. So I'm not afraid at all, but I feel that we deserve it. You know, we are a close to 30 million turnover business as we stand, and we're looking at becoming 100 million, you know, $500 million business to R1 billion business, which, you know, I really think that it will happen with the right team, the right people. You know, that will, you know, that the idea is to grow and become a multi-billion business, being a pan-African business, and, you know, setting up 100 fitness centers in corporates around Africa, and that is the vision, you know, to be a proudly African fitness and health business that was born in Africa for Africans.
Well, this is not a one-man show.
No, not at all.
We caught up with a few colleagues who work with you, and this is what they had to say.
Hi, my name is Namanda Ngwenya. I'm a sales consultant with Zenzele. I started with them in last year, the 1st of September 2016.
Hi, my name is Honzo Lenswe. I'm part of Zenzele Fitness. I'm mostly in sales.
Working with Tumi Phake, he's a very humble person. Sometimes we forget that he's our CEO. We take him as a brother and our boss as well. So it's been a nice journey so far. So it's almost a year with them.
You can see I'm smiling when you ask about Tumi Phake. I'll say he's just a human. He's a very good person. You can relate to him. You can talk anything to him. He will even come to your office, borrow your own cup of tea. You know, that shows how down to earth the person is.
I learned from him to be independent and not to be scared of any challenges, because what holds us is being scared of unknown.
Regardless of how successful you can be, try to be as humble as possible to everyone, regardless of their status, whether it is a cleaner, whether it is a manager, whether it is supervisor. Be as humble and cooperative as possible to your juniors.
I will wish him to do more to what he's doing at this point in time, to see him on the Forbes magazine as one of these black entrepreneurs, and it's been helping so many people that were sitting unemployed and all of that. So it's been a nice journey for us, and I believe and I'm hoping big things for him in the next coming years.
What I wish for Tumi Phake as an entrepreneur is for him to explore much of the opportunities that are there in South Africa, and also to focus on outside the country, maybe go continental. But for Zenzele Fitness, they can create more opportunity for the young people to come and observe how it is to be in the fitness world, also to improve their own fitness as well.
Well, it is time for a short break. When we return, we get to know Tumi a little better. Stay tuned.